Friends, we are privileged to have amongst us one of the stalwarts of Indian cinema. He's a versatile actor, singer, music composer, and a producer. Well, we have the one and only Himesh Reshamia amongst us today.
Hi.
Sir, we just saw your movie expose, and we loved the way that you had performed, and the songs were also mind blowing. So, how was the experience working for the movie?
Very good. I mean, it was completely um larger than life because the film was set in an era which was, really larger than life. Big superstars and Impala cars, and it was a mystery. And the character was, how big superstars like Rajkumar Saab and uh, the biggest stars of the 60s performed. And the dialogues really they were very different, and the kind of response I've got from over 32 critics has been fantastic. I mean, appreciating my performance, and the collections are definitely uh, absolutely unbelievable. The distributor Anil Thadani has, just disclosed the figure of about 21.5 crores in 2 weeks, and the third week we are still entering. In today's times, we hardly see films going in the third week.
Absolutely.
So it's a great experience, not only in terms of collections but also in terms of reviews for my performance as an actor, which I really didn't get from my earlier films, because I think somewhere my dedication was not to that level, which I completely gave my 100% to this product in terms of workshops. And I give full credit to Anant Madhavan, who's been a national award winning director. His experience was completely it was absolutely in the right direction. And as a producer also, I'm happy because he made the film in the right budget, but the look was absolutely stunning in terms of production designing, and the music did very well. So it's been a great experience, and that's why we just announced the sequel.
Yeah. Since you announced the sequel also, the feeling still lingers in the minds of the people because the songs were truly haunting. So अगर दो लाइन अगर गाना चाहेंगे आप कोई भी आपका फेवरेट सॉन्ग
दर्द दिलों के कम हो जाते, मैं और तुम गर हम हो जाते, कितने हंसी आलम हो जाते, मैं और तुम गर हम हो जाते, मैं और तुम गर हम हो जाते.
Wonderful, sir. So, if we have to ask you personally, in terms of gratification, what is more gratifying for you? Is it as a music director, as a singer, or an actor?
I think definitely as a composer, because that's my core competency. But singing has given me a lot of success. Uh, People know me as Himesh Reshamia, the singer. Uh, the composer is my pehchan, my core competency, and acting is somewhere where I've just, taken a rebirth, and I've been appreciated as an actor, got reviews, got critics on my side, and commercially people coming and watching my film. After my hit Aapka Surur, I didn't have three or four, I had flop films. So this film doing very well is something which I'm very happy about, and I'm very passionate about. So I'll be doing one film a year now as an actor also. So somewhere acting is somewhere I'm still exploring, but I'll get to the top. I'm very confident.
And talking about your next two big films, which is Kick and Prem Ratan Dhan Payo,
Ji.
You'll be working with Salman Khan again.
Ji.
So it probably has memories of Pyar Kiya To Darna Kiya and then Tere Naam.
Of course, Salman Bhai is my mentor. He's the reason why I've become a music director, in terms of, I've got my launch. Salim Saab gave me my break. Sohail Bhai gave me my break. So I'm indebted to Salman Bhai and his family. And he's my brother. He's always been there with me, and we've given more than about 16 films, and all have been hits. And the kind of track record that we share, and his music sense, which is amazing. I mean, he's a very talented actor, star, and someone who has great music sense, and above all, he's a great human being. So I'm really very blessed to have him as a brother. And again in Kick, his contribution with Mr. Sajid Naryadwala and my music is immense. And there is a song Jumme Ki Raat hai, Chumme Ki Baat hai, Allah Bachaye Mujhe Tere Waar Se, is a song which by the grace of God I think will be a big chart buster, big blockbuster. It's a party anthem, it's a youth song, it's a festival song, it's for the it'll be loved by families also, and yet it is going to be loved by the youth as well. Then I'm again working with him in Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, where Suraj ji is like he's one of the most talented directors I've ever worked with, and someone who's such a humble human being, someone whom you learn so much from. Raj Babu, such a great producer, and his whole team at Rajshrees. It's a pleasure working on Prem Ratan Dhan Payo and going back to your traditional roots, like how Tere Naam, the music was completely very Indian. There was a lot of contemporary stuff which I was coming out with at that time, and then came Tere Naam, which again changed the whole direction, completely Indian, very rooted in melody. Same is right now. I've done hookah bars, and I've done ice creams and Dard Dilo Ke Kam Ho Jate, and remixes and mashups, and then I have collar tune in Hum Shakals and Jumme Ki Raat. And there is Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, which is very pure Indian, simple melodies straight from the heart. I think working on such a project is an honor, and the way the film is shaping up, the way the music is shaping up, it's truly one of the biggest and the best films being made, and it will be a treat next year to all the people coming and watching this film in Diwali.
Right, absolutely. And talking about Tere Naam again, so didn't you have a discussion with Salman that probably Tere Naam 2 should also come? Because
I feel Tere Naam is such a classic that whether the sequel should be made or not, I am entirely Salman Bhai's decision. I think he is the best person who can answer that question. But I feel Tere Naam, he was fantastic as Radhe, and no one could be a better Radhe for sure.
Absolutely. And talking about your career also, in terms of whatever you did after that, so do you have any repentance in terms of other music directors also probably working along with Salman, and then could have actually grown even?
I think he's always been there on my side, and I think he is someone who will be giving break to newcomers, and that's the way Salman Bhai's family functions, because they've learned from Salim Saab, who's always said that if someone has given you an opportunity to work, someone in the industry has given you so much work, you must give it back to the industry by launching a few people. Right. And I really take Salim Saab's advice time and again, and I try to work with newcomers as well, because working with newcomers actually enhances my prospects of doing better work, and you learn a lot from newcomers. So I think Salman Bhai is giving such great talents to the industry, so it's a great thing. And I personally feel that like I told you, he's not only a genius but a great human being. So I think whatever I am today is because of him, and I don't feel that there's any kind of competition, because he's always with me. He's always been there by my side. He's always supported me. So that's what really matters.
So do you agree that he is probably one of the godfathers of Bollywood, because anyone who probably can get across to Salman Khan,
of course he is, yes, absolutely,
deserves to
absolutely
get a break.
Yeah, because when he has the best knack of spotting talent. 100%.
So there will be many new actors also.
100%. Yeah, and he's doing that, and no one can do it better than him.
And talking about the songs for Kick, as you said, Jumme Ki Raat is there. So releasing on Eid, so obviously the timing is also perfect. And how many other songs would be there in Kick?
I think there is a romantic number, there is an item track, and I think Sajid Bhai Nadadwala should be able to talk about the film more at the moment. It's not right on my part to talk about it, but I think it's again going to be a big blockbuster, and we need for sure. It's a hit film.
Okay, and coming to the Rajshri banner, so you would be working with Suraj Barjatia and then Salman Khan again, and a traditional family environment.
Yeah.
So what kind of songs can the audience expect?
Completely simple in melody, but very rich in the melody part, the notes, the singing, the lyrics, and something which you've been hearing. It's basically classic melodies, which can't go wrong. Something where you can just identify, personal identification of every music lover, and someone who's been in love. It's a beautiful, nice family romantic album. It's something which I'm really looking forward to when it releases. Yeah.
Okay, and like we've seen in the past that Salman's voice in case of Rajshri has been S.P. Balasubramaniam, or maybe for the other films of Rajshri like Viva, Udit Narayan was there.
Yeah.
So now what will change?
I think the decision of the singers we are all jointly taking, because there are different kinds of songs. So we'll be having a lot of singers on board. It's not that it's just going to be one singer.
Yeah. So you would also be singing some songs?
Not yet decided actually, but at the moment, first we're just concentrating on the tunes, then the decision of the singers will be there.
So how many songs do we expect?
We have about 9 songs.
9 songs.
Yeah, it's a
so
very...
It'll be another musical?
Yeah, complete musical, yeah.
Okay. And do we expect any kind of songs which would again revive the family culture?
Completely, because it's a family film, and the kind of music that we are doing is something which people have not heard in a very long time, because these kind of films are not made anymore. And I think Rajshri really does it the right way. And with Salman Bhai and Sonam and the kind of subject which Surajji is attempting, and the music, the melody, the look of the film, a Diwali release, a film which universally connects. The emotional connect of the film is very strong, and I think it will be identified by not only the families but also by the youth.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That was actually my next question. So how will you actually connect with the youth in terms of the kind of songs?
It will be something which people have been following since years, and when you have to connect with the youth as well as the families and universally connect in terms of music, you have to, my dad has taught me that you should never be stingy in selecting a good melody. So the melody part has to be the strongest. You just can't depend on anything else but the composition, the lyrics, the singing, and the tune. The basic tune has to be very strong, and that's what we're trying.
And after Prem Ratan Dhan Pai, you'll also be composing for Action Jackson. And
I'm doing Action Jackson. I'm doing Bhushan Kumar's All Is Well, which is directed by Umesh Shukla. So yes, music, about 4 to 5 films a year I will be doing. One film as an actor, and about 7-8 films or songs as a singer. And I'll be producing about 2 films in a year. So that's it. I'm doing very less work compared to what I used to do earlier. So trying to just improve and fulfill the expectations of what is expected from me, because today, after completing about 115 films and 600 super hit songs, the expectations are very high. So you just have to work twice as hard to get every composition right and to live up to the expectations of the audience. After a very big track record or a body of work is so high, so huge, that I need to just completely work like a newcomer, like a fresh new music director, and that's what I'm trying, that I give a new Himesh every year.
Okay. And you also have a passion for Michael Jackson and the Beatles. So can you just tell us something about it?
See, I have been following every kind of music, and definitely Michael Jackson is, no one can beat him. I think in the next 100 years also there won't be an artist like him. He's such a great legend, and I do follow his music, and I do follow the music in the international arena as well. And my international album will be also launched in 122 countries as soon as I'm free to go for 3 months or 4 months to promote the album, because it's going to be launched in a very, very big way, which has been delayed because I've not been able to leave the country for 3 months at a stretch, which I need to do for this album called At the Edge, where I'm composed, written and sung 15 songs, and I'm collaborating with the biggest international artists there. So it's something which is on a very, very big scale, and I'm just waiting to do that, but I'll just have to find little time because now the album is ready. Edward Maya, one of the biggest DJs, has remixed a few tracks for me also. So it will be launched in every club of all over the world. We've tied up with a lot of DJs, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Jatyate, any message for your fans? That
Message is just believe in God, worship your parents, and success is for sure, guaranteed.
So friends, this was the unparalleled Himesh Reshammiya, exclusive on Bollywood Now, just for you. In Mumbai with cameraman Paresh Rawat and Kavaldeep, this is SKD signing off for Bollywood Now.